Hello everybody, Kemo Sabi here, coming at you with another video. So this one's off of commondreams.org webpage. I read it by Kiel. Published on Thursday, October 3rd, 2019 by ProPublica. With the topic of IRS. Sorry, but it's just easier and cheaper to audit the poor. Congress asked the IRS to report on why it audits the poor more than the affluent. Its response is that it doesn't have enough money and people to audit the wealthy properly, so it's not going to. IRS Commissioner Charles Rettig at the Capitol on May 15, 2019 in Washington. Rettig says increasing audit rates of the wealthy depends on whether the IRS budget grows. And we'll have a picture in the thumbnail of this particular gentleman. The IRS audits the working poor at about the same rate as the wealthiest 1%. Now, in response to the questions from a U.S. Senator, the IRS has acknowledged that's true, but professes it can't change anything unless it is given more money. ProPublica reported the disproportionate audit focuses on lower-income families. In April, lawmakers confronted IRS Commissioner Charles Rettig about the emphasis, citing our stories, and Shenron Wilden D. Orr asked Rettig for a plan to fix the imbalance. Rettig readily agreed. Last month, Rettig replied with the report, but it said the IRS has no plan and won't have one until Congress agrees to restore the funding it slashed from the agency over the past 9 years. Something lawmakers have shown little inclination to do. On the one hand, the IRS said auditing poor taxpayers is a lot easier. The agency uses relatively low-income employees to audit returns for low-income taxpayers who claim the Earned Income Tax Credit. The audits, of which there were about 380,000 last year, accounting for 39% of the total the IRS conducted, are done by mail and don't take too much staff time. Either they are the most efficient use of available IRS examination resources, Rettig report says. On the other hand, auditing the rich is hard. It takes senior auditors hours upon hours to complete an exam. What's more, the letter says, the rate of attrition is significantly higher among these more experienced examiners. As a result, the budget cuts have hit this part of the IRS particularly hard. For now, the IRS says while it agrees auditing more wealthy taxpayers would be a good idea, without adequate funding, there's nothing it can do. Congress must fund, and the IRS must hire and train appropriate numbers of auditors to have appropriately balanced coverage across all income levels, the report said. Since 2011, Republicans in Congress have driven cuts to the IRS enforcement budget. It's more than a quarter lower than its 2010 level, adjusting for inflation. Recently, bipartisan support has emerged in both the House and Senate for increasing enforcement spending, but the proposals on the table are relatively modest and would not restore the budget to pre-cut levels. However, even a proposed small increase might not come to pass because it's unclear whether Congress will actually pass any appropriations bills this year. In response to Rettig's letter, Wyden agreed in a statement that the IRS needs more money, but that does not eliminate the need for the agency to begin revising the alarming trend of plummeting audit rates and the wealthy within its current budget. So hopefully you enjoy the write-up, everybody. Kemo Sabi out. Great if you subscribe, hit the bell, and wicked if you leave some comments. We'll see you in the next one, everybody. Thanks. Bye.